Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Wow, so many new people in chat today. Hi. Gary, Greg, thanks for coming. Who else did I see here? Carla Marie. Polly, my Polly. Trash Dog, hi. How's it going? Sabrina, number one here in the chat today. Just doing a quick scroll here before I lose everybody. Oh, Judy. Hi, Judy. So, I see that, who is it? Gary is actually doing something useful with his time. Making oregano oil. That sounds good. I make vanilla. Hey, Trash Dog, stay away from, down lines today, please. We don't need you getting zapped again. My goodness. Doug and I are freaking out about that for the rest of the day the other day after talking to you. 15 inches of snow. That's just insanity. Insanity. Hey, seems like I got new people here. I'm going to shamelessly post this. I'm on X. I'm on Discord. Pinned link at the top. Feel free to come join me. We're trying to get a group together so we can do fun things like watch parties and stuff. This information's at the top and it's under every video. So, just wanted to throw it out there. Made you smarter. Hey, well, whatever works. Just don't do it again. I think you're smart enough. Yeah, Gary. I really should do oils. I don't know why. Hey, Cheryl. So, I don't have any particular topic for y'all today. Just doing my Q&A that I canceled when I was sick a couple weeks ago. So I thought, hey, everything's heating up right now. Maybe people have questions. Let's talk. I know some people, and I don't think the ones that were saying it are here right now, but they could be lurking. You never know. They were talking about what are we all going to do after the fact? Oh, yeah, Gary, I'm doing much better. I just woke up with like this horrible head cold, and I was just like, nobody wanted to listen to me, and I didn't really want to sit upright. So I just canceled the show that day. It was better for everybody. But I'm doing it again, so here I am. And for those of you that don't know, I have parrots, and the one you hear most of the time is the macaw, who just insists on making noise, and occasionally you hear the African gray whistle, but the cockatoo is usually quiet, just sits there and stares at me and wonders why I'm talking to the box on the table. Oh, well, Greg, because I'm keeping that a secret. Because I'm going to be the internet star. I'm going to break the news to everybody before anybody else knows it. Oh, man, I wish I knew that information. Wouldn't that be cool, huh? All I can do is listen to everybody else, read the papers. You guys need links. I have them. I did a show, a couple weeks ago. And I've been learning YouTube. So I have made timestamps and chapters on most of my videos. So this is a link for that particular playlist. You can just go look through and you can just look at the hashtags that are posted underneath. And, you can pick up the one you want. Vietnam and Venezuela. Well, what I can tell you is I've seen Venezuela, Bolivar is out there for 2 cents. Now, I don't know anywhere that we can change it yet. But it is out there. Let's share. How about that? Give me a second. I have to go pull up Windows and stuff. Let's see. Where did I see that? Let's try XE. See if I think it might have been there. And pop-up windows irritate me. All right, hang on. I'll share this with you guys. Try not to get dizzy by me scrolling because I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for here. Only been to XE a few times. I usually just go to Forex. Okay. This is xe.com. Look away if you don't like scrolling. I gotta find, there's a box somewhere I can put this stuff in. Maybe I have to go up, probably like, up here. Where it says converter. Duh. Okay, so this one's not actually bad. It's really easy to use. Let me give you guys the link. If you guys can save that link, or xe.com, just go there. You don't have to like sign up or anything. You can see I'm not. I don't know if you guys can see that, can you? Yes, you can. I see different things in you, so I'm still learning how all this works. Okay, so Zimbabwe dollar to US dollar. They are, oh, here we go. Last time I asked about this, they asked me why I wanted to know, so I just said, yeah, none of your business, and moved along. I don't know. That was a weird little pop-up that came up. So right now, $1 US is not, one zig, I guess, because this would be the zig. Or no, this is ZWL. I'm not sure which one that is, folks. What year? They've had like 3 or 4, but it's my understanding when it says that it's replaced by, which would be the ZWG, which is now the ZIG. Now, this is when they don't want to give me information. When I do this, then they want to know why I want to know. But my point about this, I'm sorry, I'm really babbling here today. When it says replaced by, it usually means that the old currency can be converted to the new currency at the rate that the old currency was before they replaced it, which I believe is why we're getting a lot of varied rates, especially on Bolivar, which I'll show you in a minute, because there's a lot of different Bolivar. And when they change the actual physical currency, they would let you turn it in for the new currency, but at the rate that the old currency was. So obviously the old currency wasn't very valuable. That's why they did away with it. So you won't get as much. But that's part of the confusion with why people are hearing a lot of different rates for the Bolivar. So let's see if I can pull that up. The scroll list here. FYI, for all you newbies, I'm not a professional. I just know how to look stuff up. It's not. Don't have it all perfect and ready to go. Indonesian rupiah, and I can't see the chat right now, folks, so thank you for posting questions if you are, and I will get to them. Come on, guys, where is it? Oh, look, here's the dong. Let's see what they have to say about the dong. Well, we got to drop 4 zeros to make it worth 39 cents, so that's not really going to help us out today. But that's, I believe, where they're getting that stuff up on the Forex that has been popping in and out. Here we go. Obsolete. Venezuelan Bolivar. Replaced by. So the current VEF is the current code for the Forex. That is the newest Venezuelan Bolivar. Okay? Let's click on that. Why you guys being this way for me? It's really giving me a hard time. I don't know why, guys. Alright, well, let's see if we can find the VEF. I'm being real helpful for you guys today. I'm doing a great job. Thanks. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Please just don't hit the thumbs down. I don't mind if you have to leave because I'm irritating you, but please don't hit the thumbs down. Oh, Lordy. I was on here last night and I had all kinds of interesting stuff up. Basically, what I found out was Venezuela Bolivar was 2 cents. And Doug wanted to go turn ours in. And I said, well, I don't know where we can turn it in. It's not really something that they're dealing with at any rate. I just don't know. Let's see if I can type it in. And now that's not out by the VES. So now the VES is the newest one. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't blame y'all for leaving. Ta-da! 2 cents! So that's a good thing. We'll see what happens. But you guys can play with this and not have to deal with, me being a little bit too wiggy about it here today. So that's interesting. All right, I'm backing up so I can see what I missed. So Vietnam, not doing great yet. Venezuela, I mean, it's 2 cents. That's more than anything else we got on there. So that's a bonus. Yeah, Sabrina, hi. All right, let's not be Mark. Did I see the IQD USD went to 0.00077 late last night and was like that until 6 a.m. this morning? I did not because I didn't look. I don't really check all that much. I mean, I know for a fact that when this happens, there's plenty of people that are going to know way before me and they're going to tell me about it. Woohoo! So I don't really worry about it. And I know that I see these things and I go and look and guess what? It's gone. And I don't know. I hear from different people. They're testing it. According to Nader, all of these currencies actually are on the Forex, which kind of makes sense to me because they are currencies that are being used by countries. They're just not worth anything. So if it's worth less than a penny, they don't bother listing it. So the other day when it went up and down, went, I don't know, way up high, I guess. Some people had some screenshots going on. My take on it, and I don't know, just my take on it, seemed to me like there was some kind of big financial transaction, probably between two countries. Money came in, which made the Iraqi dinar go up in value, which made it hit the actual Forex so people could see it. And then the money went back out. So like a checks and balance, just like your checkbook. You write a check, it hasn't cleared yet, but when it clears, you have to subtract it. I mean, yes, we should subtract it before we write it, but you know what I'm saying. According to the bank, it's still there until the check is cashed, although now today that's a 20-second operation. So, but I know y'all are old enough to know what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking that's the kind of thing that happened, and or they could be testing it. Nader was also talking about, they throw in a rate to see how it might affect Turkey's currency or Iran's currency, or I don't know, some of those other Middle East countries that they're all in that basket with. I think that there's a lot of stuff going on that nobody really talks about because really it's kind of boring. They all kind of have to work it out amongst themselves, the ones that are going to be using that port-au-faux especially. And, they travel between countries like we travel between states here. It's not as big a deal there as we think of it. So they have to have some rules that work together. And I'm thinking based on the way those countries work, that's a big holdup in this whole deal, that in order to get all that digital electronic stuff working, well, the countries that are going to be using those ports have to have some kind of system that they can work with. And I think that's where the EAU came in, and when they dumped all that money in, they weren't just helping Iraq. They were helping all the other countries get up to current technology so that this whole Silk Road, Development Road, port-au-faux, all this stuff can happen. My thought. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, going back to chat. I'm still here. All right, Trash Dog. keep me in mind. I Nature Park, that sounds good. Gary, you've got to come to my Sunday lives with my husband, Gary. He will love you. You guys, yeah, you'll love him. You guys will get along well. Well, Greg, 30 cents, 29 cents. I'll take a 1 penny at this point. That's why I invited Gary here, Greg, because I crack up at his jokes and I know my husband Doug will love them. We were talking about Gary's jokes on our Sunday Live. Sunday, Doug joins me in the middle of the afternoon. Okay, Leslie, good to see ya. Sorry, I'm really behind in chat. I'm scrolling to catch up, see who's here, what's going on. Do I sign up for Dinar Recap? Yes, I get one in my email every day or two, I guess, morning and night one. And I don't know about toll-free numbers. I'm just going to my bank. I know right now, Gary, you need to go check that out. I'll pull up that specific video, and I told you about banks. National Bank of Arizona, and or pretty much any national bank of put in your state is going to be involved in this. You may have to go to the big branch, but you can just look up the website right on your computer, and you'll see what they do and don't do. Any branches that actually, like, you can walk in and do an exchange, 9 out of 10 of them are going to have the De La Rue machine on site. That's how they verify currency. Most of your little local branches wouldn't, because the machines are real expensive. So I'm thinking there's a possibility they may loan something to some other banks at the get-go in case, just to get the bulk of us through the system. And then they'll just send them back to the companies or whatever. They won't need them because, once we're done, we're done. I'm hearing 30 days. I think Mark was saying 30 days. I don't really know why anybody's worried about it. We haven't been sitting on this money long enough. I'm not waiting for it to possibly maybe skyrocket, jump. I'd miss the window anyway. I just want to go in, get what I know is what, and walk out and be done and go on my merry way with the things that I would like to get done. I don't know if y'all feel that way. I'm not a stock market person. I'm not a crypto person. I don't like to risk things. I'm a grounded human being. This is mine. I'd like to keep it. I don't want to play. So, I got into this thinking, hey, if this went 1-to-1, wow. And I'm still there. I'm okay with it. It wants to go a bajillion to 1. Sure. Who's going to say no to that? But I'm saying I am not having high expectations. I know that if I get any one of these currencies that I purchase actually revalues, I will make back the money that I spent because we didn't spend more than we would have spent on a nice weekend somewhere. That's me. I know not everybody's in that boat. Some people have one bill, some people have boxes of bills. So everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different. But all I can tell you is the more you have when you walk in, the more butt kissing you're going to get from those branch managers. All right, Judy. Let's see. I was on a site yesterday in a different exchange site. Initially, dong was 39 cents, and then at the end, it was $3.93. Yeah, Judy, that's kind of what I'm thinking is the ultimate goal. Iraq was 322-ish, right? Somewhere in that range when they did their deed. I think that's, Kuwait is what, 380 something, I think right now. It was up there for a bit. I don't know if it stayed there. I believe that all of those countries in that general area are all probably going to be within, 5 cents of each other, up or down, because they're all fairly, they have to work together, and they're pretty interconnected. So if one of them is way out of whack, it does, who's going to buy their stuff? Who's going to, so I think it's all going to be in that $3 range. Maybe not immediately, because Iraq is growing. They're getting infrastructure. They're getting transportation. They're getting jobs. They're getting housing. They're getting their land back. They're getting payments from the oil, in theory. Maybe HCL. We keep hearing up, down, left, right on that. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know how people can live years and years and years without pay. So I'm kind of thinking some of those stories aren't real accurate that we hear. I don't know. I wish I knew somebody in Iraq so I could actually have a conversation with a human being that could give me some facts about that. I've looked. I don't. It's very tedious to dig through history of Iraq and try to figure that stuff out. I am not militiaman. I do not enjoy those things. Maybe he's got something on Patreon about that. I don't know. I literally don't pay to join any websites, I'm not a paid subscriber or member of anything. So, but Judy, I don't know. But I believe that 3-ish range is where things are going to go. Hey, Gary, show up Sunday or don't. We'd love to have you. It's a good time. Doug's funny. There's way more views on Sunday than there is Tuesday and Thursday, and it's because of Doug. I have no illusions about that. I married the man for a reason. Especially my animal knowledge. Yeah, I need specifics, Trash Dog. I can talk on a lot of animals, but I literally need specific questions so I can sit here and talk for 4 weeks about animals, but what do you want to know? Let's see. Gary. Yeah, people do it, Trash Dog, investing. I'm, not telling anybody not to do it. I just don't understand it. And, people I did know that were invested in the stock market, the last crash, they lost a lot. And I don't have a lot to lose, so I'm not willing to go there. But, if you want to do it, you want to know how to do it, go see Zester. Again, here we go. Hang on. Get you some links. Yeah, I have a playlist put together. A couple of them, actually. One of them is about different channels that I watch on the regular. And Zester's one of them. I have him in there so that you guys can locate him easily. And let's see, that is this playlist. This playlist is actually on my homepage. There we go. Okay, so this is Let's Chat Live links. If you scroll down, these are channels I watch a lot. And I think you'd enjoy them. You guys all have brain cells, they're not your standard stuff. And then this is Zester's channel, and this is his very first video that he ever put up. And he starts with lobster wallet tutorial. Just go through his videos.
I'm going to be going through a tutorial and a review of lobster.co.
You guys will learn everything you need to know. I watch most of Zester's videos, despite the fact that I don't own any crypto, because I am pretty sure at some point in time I will have to deal with this stuff. And I better know what I'm doing. But it doesn't mean that I need to do it now. So, yeah, check out that playlist. Let's see. Yeah, Gary, I agree. When all this stuff came out, me, because, well, you don't know me that well, I suppose, but I tend to go for things that are cute, like, Dogecoin, or Shibu, or, what was the other one? Polkadot. Those were the three that I wanted I thought if I ever got into, those would be the ones I would get into because, I like the names. There's no reason. I don't know what the hell they are. I don't know how they work. I don't know who owns them. I don't know what backs them. It's my understanding most of the, what do they call them, meme coins, they're literally not backed by anything except that people like them. So as long as they like them, they're worth something, and until they don't, I don't know. And those are doing pretty good. But I never got into it because I just don't feel like I should have to have a college education to understand my money, period. And the fact that it's so complicated that I have to learn it and have to have special equipment to use it and access it, it's not for me. I am a tangible person. I want to hold it, see it, touch it. I'm not leaving money in the bank. It's not staying there. We're putting it elsewhere. We are putting it into hard assets. And if we need it, we can sell hard assets to get cash. So I feel safer that way. You guys do what you do. The money I have in the bank is to pay the monthly bills. That's it. And then we move the rest out into something else. And, that's just how we're living, because I don't trust anything. Not anything. Let's see. Kuwait, 322 2 days ago. There you go. Yeah, they were up there for a while. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. One day I was checking, and I'm like, oh, wow, look, they're pretty high right now. But, they go up and down. I mean, that's what these currencies do. Between 2 and 4 for dong. Yeah, that's what I've heard pretty much right along too, Judy. Oops, jumping. I'll tell you the rumors that I have heard. Do I have any authority to tell you they're good or bad or right or wrong? No, but I'll tell you what I've heard. The 19th through the 21st, those are big days for assorted reasons, astrological, numerological. I don't know. I believe Q had something to say about those dates. I don't know. December 10th is supposed to be a big giant celebration in Iraq. I forget the festival of something, and I forget what it was called. So, of course, anytime there's a holiday, we're always supposed to have that happen. So, there's that. Sudani says before the end of the year. Well, my personal belief in the past 6 months or so is that if Trump got into office, that we would see some major changes to include at least partial RV of some of these currencies within 6 months of him being elected. So my thought is that this might happen around June, July, maybe July 4th. They keep bringing that one up. I mean, that one's been in play for 10 years now? And Trump standing on Washington's head at, Mount Rushmore and blah, blah. I don't know. I mean, I've been down the rabbit holes just as much as you all have. So I don't know. All I know is that what I do see, and Militia Man brings a lot of it, is, the real basics, and Mark does too. The fundamentals of, the infrastructure, them getting their government together, they're a divided country still because of their caste system, which is not something we really live with or understand here. So they have a lot of stuff to work out, not to mention the fact that half their country is giant holes from being bombed for 20 years. So why does it take so long? Well, there you go. There's a couple. All right, Greg. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Stop breathing in and out. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Oh, funny. All right, you may not have found it amusing, but we're gonna wait until they decide. We have no control, zero, absolutely. If any of us had control, wouldn't this have already been done? Hello. All we can do is plan and be smart Stay on top of the new laws, rules, regulations, taxes, and whatever other handcuffs they want to put on us. See if there's a loophole we can get around it. And if not, figure out how much it's going to cost us. I mean, what else are we going to do? There's no secret plan. There's no secret club. There's no alien scanning anybody. There may or may not be a contract rate. I don't know. I could see that they might do something like that, especially for people that have boxes of the stuff. They don't want to really just hand over the money to them. Like, that's a lot of money. So they might want to pay them out over 50 years at a particular rate, just so the people will agree to it so they don't bankrupt them. You, me, and everybody else, no, we're going to get whatever it says on Forex, and I don't care who tells you different, because if they're telling you different, they're lying. Yes, it may float up, it may float down. Don't forget that. Everything that goes up does come down, period. Don't miss your opportunity and get greedy. Just go do it. Why did you get into this? I mean, if you got into this because you wanted to be the lottery millionaire, well, good luck. Not why I got into it. I don't think there's a lot of people that, and I do hope that the people that really want to do these fantastic humanitarian projects, that they haven't been lied to about getting extra funding and help and whatever it is that they're being promised to do these things, because I have seen some people that they really want to help people. They really have good hearts. I hope that's true. I can't stay on hold and hold my breath and just not move forward with my life hoping that some of these stories I've been told are true, because there is no proof that any of this is going to happen. But I do believe that that the world is so broken, something has to happen. I'm hoping for the good things to happen and that they will revalue. And I kind of am more on the team of, like what Trump was saying, we need a level playing field, more of a one-to-one situation. I'm okay with that. I don't need to be a bajillionaire. I just really would like life not to be so hard. And yes, if I get a lot of money, I am going to live a spoiled rich girl life because I can. But other people are going to enjoy that with me. And, spoiled rich girl life for me is not not what most people making $250,000 a year currently, their lifestyle. I don't even want that. So I'm a country girl with bare feet. I don't need all the fancies. I'd just be happy to have my husband retire, let us have enough money to buy our food, take care of our animals, build a barn, and have free time to play. We want to play. We're old now. We're done with all the foolish grown-up stuff. We want to play. All right, let's see. Now that I've ranted for a while, anybody still here? Hard assets. Yes, Polly. Victory Day. Thank you, Greg. I know I'm behind. Sorry. Went on my rant. Gary, you're cracking me up. Leslie, yes. Absolutely. Now here you go. Gold and silver certificates backed by gold and silver. Period. Why do people not believe that these would be worth anything, but they'll believe that the bajillion-dollar Zim bond is worth something? Think about that. This is our money backed by our gold and silver. We the people. It says so right on that bill. And I will tell you that I believe in them enough that I've actually been buying silver certificates at online auctions recently. They will be Christmas presents for my cousins. So, yeah, I here's the thing. Ask the bank. That's a regular, that's your own currency in your own country. And hey, look what I found in an old book. Is this worth anything? or go to your local coin shop or pawn shop and ask them. People that actually know about this stuff, ask them. I mean, that's what they're there for. Or I'm 1,000,000% sure you can look up a YouTube video on it. 1,000,000% sure there's probably a bajillion of them. So I don't see a problem with that. I know we all listen to Mr. C and we hear the things he says, but I'm still waiting to see the proof of that too. And I'm not calling him a liar. I'm just saying, just like everybody else, most of what we hear is speculation. And the stuff that we hear that's actually worth listening to is from the people that have brain cells, that know how to do the research, that actually understand the articles they're reading and understand the implications of what the outcome of those articles are, like Militiaman and Mark. I mean, Pimpy too, although you may not agree. It's all about staying grounded and thinking about what this really is. So many people have made this whole RV thing this big giant fairy tale. It's not. It really isn't. And most people wouldn't bother to invest in currency. It's not something people do. It's just not what we've ever been programmed to do. We've been taught to do. Unless you grew up in a family where that was a thing, why would you do it? If you never travel abroad and you don't really look at foreign policies, so the fact that we found out about this, cool. The fact that we all hope we're going to be pretty well off, cool. But today, no. Next week, be nice. Well, I don't think so. So all I can say is, you got today to do what you got to do, period. That's it. So if you didn't RV when you woke up this morning, stop thinking about it and get on with your day. What are you going to do today to make tomorrow better? That could be as simple as, straightening up your house because it's really cluttered and it's bugging you. Or it could be as complicated as, I really hate living where I'm living and the state and the job and the people that are around me, and I'm just moving. That's what we did 9 years ago. Packed up and left Connecticut, moved to Arizona, to a place we'd never been, bought a house off Zillow, sight unseen, didn't know a human being anywhere, and just started again because we were done with the foolishness. So there's things you can do right now, and the more steps you take now to make you happy, think about how much happier you will be when you don't have to fix that stuff when someone hands you a pile of money. Now you can just move forward faster without, if you don't fix the foundation, you will fall. So you got to have a good solid foundation before y'all go get this money and do dumb things with it. I know most of you here are not in that category, but wow, some of the things I see in chat, I wonder how some people put their pants on every day. So, yep, Ellen ranting again, sorry. Let's see. Yes, equine therapy. I like that, Greg. Horses are amazing creatures. There we go. Words of wisdom. See why I invite Gary here? People confuse wealth with stuff. True wealth is the ability to do what you want to do. True wealth is freedom. Oh, giant hugs, Gary. Absolutely, positively, that is it. Barefoot and Ellen, that's me, girlfriend. No more pregnant, though. I did the 3 things and we're done with the girls. With the kids. I think everybody's planned opposition. Leslie, think about it. Come on now. Pimpy's a realist. You don't have to like him. As they say, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. he's a realist, and he doesn't. Okay, that's the wrong statement. When he actually talks about the articles from Iraq, he knows what he's talking about, and boy, can he break them down. And if you want to invest into the Iraqi stock market, Pimpy has a channel for that. It's in that playlist I shared with you guys earlier. He can do that. So you don't have to like him to listen and get the information. See, that's the whole thing. We got to stop listening to the people that are tickling our ears and actually use our brain cells and take the information that is given, use our discernment, put it together, and then breathe. Gary. Oh, hey, Massage Diva. How's it going, girlfriend? Well, you know, in the bathtub, Polly. Still have not found a bank here in South Carolina. Why not? There's some big. I mean, we've been to Columbia. I mean, hello. There's got to be one in Columbia. All right, hang on. Hang on. See what I can find. My computer will swap pages for me. Be real nice. Let's see. That's not it. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right one. Oh. YouTube's hiding it from me. They don't want y'all to know this. Isn't that what everybody says? Oh, give me a break. I haven't done that many lives. Shouldn't be hard to find. Ta-da! All right, this one here, I talk about banks and metals. Oops, sorry. Banks, metals, currencies, where to get them. I give you links, all that good stuff. It's in that. It's from a month ago. Nothing's changed. Hey, Greg, thanks for stopping. See you again soon, I'm sure. Bye, Gary. Thank you. So, yeah, so there's that one. I don't know. Let me go look. I do not know what I can find, but let's see if I can find something. Let's see. I used to live in Columbia, South Carolina. FNBC, huh? That's what you guys get going these days, huh? All right, hang on. I gotta pull it up and see what they got. Here we go. This website is not as friendly as mine. I don't know. Not seeing any foreign currency at all at FNB. Doesn't mean they don't do it, but they may not list it on their main website. I do not know. You just got to find a big bank that deals with foreign currency. You could try typing that into your search engine. Where can I buy what bank can I buy foreign currency at in blah, blah, South Carolina? Or just put in Colombia so you can get a big, a big site, and then you can find branches off their main site. That's my suggestion. It's not. Yeah, well, you guys got a big airport there too, so I would go to a bank somewhere near a big airport too, because that's where you're going to get, if you have an international airport, you're going to have international people that are going to have international money, and they may need to trade it in somewhere. So a bank near an airport is one of your good bets or a large branch, a main branch for any of your banks. I mean, I don't know how many are going to do this. Everyone's like, oh, every bank should do this. Why? Like 1% of the population is holding currency. Every bank doesn't need to do this. And this is going to take a week or whatever for them to do it all. Because, we're not going to the same bank. We're all going to different banks all over the country. We go in, we go out, you take an hour? I don't know, whatever they're going to, set up a new account, trade in your money, get your paperwork, and leave. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's a pain in the butt, but whatever, you do it and you're out of there, and then we're done. I mean, then you don't do it anymore. Then you don't need the De La Rue machine anymore. Then you don't need, so I don't understand why people are like, oh, I can't find a bank. Well, there will be one. There is one somewhere already in every state. I would say probably 75% of banks do have to send currency out to be verified, and or they have to order currency either from, I don't know who banks order currency from if they aren't getting it from their main branch. That's usually what happens. Smaller banks. I'm going to go to Turkey, so I need some money. So I tell my bank, hey, I need to get some, lira? And they're like, oh, okay, when are you going? Oh, I'm going to go in 2 weeks. Oh, okay, well, we'll have the money for you in 10 days. Because they contact their main branch. Their main branch orders it. If they don't have it in their vault, they get it. They send it to my local branch. Or I can go to the main branch and pick it up and cut down the wait time. That's how that works right now. That's just regular banking. So when we have more currency that's available to be utilized at banks in the United States, it's not going to be any different. So you just got to remember, a lot of people on YouTube are making a lot of money by putting up these clickbait things and telling you, oh yes, because it's my birthday tomorrow, the whole world is going to change and I'm going to be king of the world. No, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. And there won't be aliens, and it won't be difficult. And I don't know who the hell thinks you're signing an NDA. And I've never had to have a background check run on me to open a bank account. I don't care how much money I was depositing. I've had to have a thumbprint done. And now with all the new digital crap they're doing, you may have to get your eyeball scanned or something. I don't know. But, hey, Linda, welcome in. It's just a bank account. And QFS is nothing you need to pay for. It's going to be your new debit card because it's a bank account and you'll need access. You can go to the grocery store because it's not like we're just going to Mars and everything's different. It's just, the only thing that's different is how they keep their books on the back end. Doesn't really affect us. So we got to stop making our heads hurt with all this stuff. We can get excited about all the advancements and technology, although I'm not a big fan of it, but all the good stuff that's happening to rebuild these countries with currencies that we're holding so that we can make some money and make our lives better. But that's it. It's not, the rest of it is really, unless you're a banker, it doesn't really affect you. So, once you have large sums of money, then it's going to affect you. So yes, you need to be educated. But what I keep telling people is you're all very vested in this Iraqi dinar. You're all learning about all of their new digital systems. Do you not understand that you are getting educated right now on how our systems will work? Because our systems will be connected to their systems. So there you go. Because according to everybody, right, blockchain is coming. It's all going to be blockchain. It's all going to be the same system. So what's going on in Iraq? Guess what? It's going on here too. So you already know. You don't seem to understand that you actually already know. People are very confused with the language that's being used, but you have a debit card, you do online banking, you pay your bills online, you already do digital banking. That is digital banking. Period. You don't need to be confused about that. You already do it. Now, will they change some of the rules? Probably. Will they affect us? Probably not. Again, most of what I hear them talking about is how the bookkeeping will be done so that they can control the stealing better, I guess, because I kind of doubt it's really going to go away, but I'm pretty sure someone will figure out how to hack blockchain. I mean, that's just what we all do as humans, is figure out how to get around and steal things from other people, right? So, I don't know. Okay, that was mean. But you all know what I'm saying. The point is that we already do digital banking. We have been doing it for many, many years. They just didn't call it that. They called it your ATM card, your debit card, your credit card. What do you think a credit card is? It's digital banking. There's no real money attached. It's just numbers going back and forth on a computer screen. Digital banking. Now you understand it. I mean, we already do it. So, Bye, Massage Diva. Oh, funny. So I think I got all the questions I saw posted. Anybody else have any other questions or want any other links, or I don't know. All right, well then. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything else to share with you guys. Alrighty then. If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to head out. You guys head out. Y'all get some sun. Find a reason to smile. Enjoy your day. And as always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona. Bye now.